parked up in the highway. Somebody went back.
Hey guys! It's Maddie.
It's Samantha.
And it's Ashley.
And this is a 5-star gymnast.
And today we're going to be doing like the most embarrassing stuff that's happened at gymnastics or competitions.
We're going to tell you. And we're in the car right now, so there may be some distractions and the camera may fall at this time. But we're just going to try and do the best we can. So, so Maddie is first.
So the most embarrassing thing is the first competition ever. Samantha was there actually.
I was?
Yeah, in level 2. I did my medal circle, and it was my first day like knowing how to do it. And I fell, and like I got embarrassed, and I got a 7.1.
Oh, that's
really bad.
Okay, so probably, I don't know what's the most embarrassing, like I have lots of like little embarrassing things. Well, probably one of the most embarrassing things is like a few days ago at practice, the coach yelled at me because he wouldn't spot me. It was my first time doing vault forever. He wouldn't spot me, so he yelled at me, and everybody was kind of staring at me. So that's one of them, of course. Ashley, what about you?
One of them was at a competition. Maddie was sick that day, so she didn't go. And it was on bars, and I fell on bars, and I got a 7.8. It was so bad.
But
she cried.
Yeah, it was on her kip. She made her kip, and she could have started.
I slipped off the bar, and I didn't know that I could start over.
Yeah, and she could have started over and gotten a better score, but she didn't.
I just didn't try on the rest of their teams.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the next most embarrassing thing that happened to me is, oh yeah. I did a roundup at handspring, and I tried to do another one, and I fell on my head and bounced up. But like first, one of my coaches like scared me, and I got scared. So like when I did it, I bounced on my head.
Okay, that kind of happened to me too. Like
me too. It was scary.
Brooke, you don't know Brooke, but one of my friends named Brooke, she was in the corner of the floor, and it just distracts me when people are like in my sight. Like I wasn't gonna hit her, and on my second back handspring, I fell on my head, and I had a headache for the rest of practice.
That's what I had in me.
What about you?
Sam was with me on this. We were at
we all hit our head. That's why
Yogi Bear or whatever it was, and it was like a camping trip, and there was this like bouncy thing. The camera. Okay, it almost fell. There was this bouncy thing, and
I remember
it was like as big as the floor. Well, I thought it was.
Well, yeah.
So I ran like 3 steps, and I did a run up back handspring back to, and
I
flew off, and I landed on my back, and then I landed on my butt, and then I landed straight on my back after that, and I got so many scratches, and it hurt so
I was in
bad.
that corner, and she was about to follow me, so I just like moved, and like I was just like looking down at her, and it was really. I remember that like so well, because I was just like looking down at you, just like, are you okay? And my dad was there.
Yeah, that hurt so
and my dad was laughing.
And the next embarrassing thing that happened to me was when what happened?
The camera.
Oh yeah, at a competition, another competition, I did my dismount and I fell, and then like the next time I was so confident, and then I fell again and got an 8.1.
Good job, Maddie.
I fell twice.
Okay, another embarrassing thing that happened to me, well, like, I've had lots of times where the coach yells at me for stupid reasons. So all of those are just really embarrassing because like the coach yells at you and everybody's just staring at you.
Yeah.
And it's just like so embarrassing because like you're like, oh geez, because like when you mess up and the coach is like, oh my gosh, you're doing this, and then she like does something really bad. Because like I know I look at other people when they do it, so like that happens to me.
One of the embarrassing
Maddie, it's Ashley time.
No, I just want to tell you.
No, after Ashley.
And then one of them, I was doing a flyaway, like my first time ever on the real bar onto the real mat.
These are so ridiculous.
And Sam wasn't there that day. I don't think so. And you were, but it was both levels, both together. Both of our levels were together on bars. Everybody in the room was staring at me because my coach yelled at me, and he was like, "Do it or you're going home."
He was
And
like, do it or
then-
you're gonna have to call your mom and leave. So I did it and I messed up really bad.
And then
Maddie's bored.
this is the last one, guys, because I'm about to leave. But
Yeah.
I did, like, I hate when the coach says, like, watch Maddie or watch Samantha or watch Ashley, and then you mess up. And then
Yeah, I
everybody's
hate
staring
that.
you
Oh,
like
and
that.
also something that was embarrassing, but it was kind of like a good embarrassing. So the other day, my coach, she doesn't really like me doing back walkovers on the beam because she says I'm not ready. The other day, we had a other coach, and she was like, and I told that coach that Miss Harney didn't want me doing it, my coach, and she was like, and then my coach came up and said, show her your back walkover, and I showed her, and it was actually pretty bad because I was really tired, and she was like, oh, that was good, because she hasn't been watching me, so I was just like, really embarrassed because everybody was watching me. The camera fell because everybody was just watching me.
her. So,
Okay,
Ashley,
Okay. And then one time, or it was last practice, I was doing my run up back handspring for like my first time by myself, without Mystery spotting me on the first time, and since my injury, and then I flew back on my head. I did my run up back handspring tuck, but I just did the run up back handspring, and I like over rotated landed on my head, and I got Sage
headache.
does
You're back. Okay, so yeah, thanks for
Video and
like
laughed at our
it,
embarrassing
subscribe down
moments.
below.
Yeah, subscribe down below, like it, and
subscribe down
watch
below.
our last video,
and
and
give us suggestions.
and I hope you
bye.
like us being embarrassed. So
Okay,
yeah,
so, yeah,
bye.
bye.